It's your favorite YouTube dealer. I appreciate you guys for stopping in. We got 1OK Rock. This one is called Renegades. I've been having a lot of fun checking them out. There's another video that I think will probably have dropped by the time this drops, which is with Sonic Frontier. It was called Vandalized. It was really dope, and I find that I love this dude's voice, and I'm learning more about the band. In that video, I actually asked the names of the band, so hopefully by now I've gotten my answers, but if not, comment down below. Let me know the singer's name, the group's name, and also I like to ask a lot of different questions. So if you didn't watch to the end of that one, you know, but you're watching the intro of this, let me know, like, what song was it that made you a fan of them? What song was it that actually made them popular, so on and so forth. But let's dive in. Let's see what this one's all about.
Gotta fire my soul. I've lost my faith in this broken system. Got love for my home, but if we cry, is there anyone listening? What a forgotten generation. We want an open conversation. Follow me on this road. You know we gotta let go. For all of the times that they said it's impossible, they built the hurdles, the walls, and the obstacles. When we're together, you know we're unstoppable now. I'm not afraid to tear it down and build it up again. It's not a fate. We could better renegades. I'm here for you. We're here from each other. Let's start again. We could better renegades.
This is a dope vibe. I like this. So this is kind of a, I can see what the song is kind of about. Stop Asian hate, silence is betrayal, no freedom till we're equal. I can't breathe. We all bleed the same color. I respect this approach. I respect this approach because I'm definitely somebody who's like, I'm just over it. And I'm going to be honest with you. There's some people that fight for the rights of certain, but they go almost too hard. And then there's the people that are they're just hating and they're making, the difference thing. I just hate it. I hate it because at the end of the day, the truest one is this one right here that says we all bleed the same color. That is a fact. We're all the same. We're literally all the same. And at the end of the day, the color, all that, it doesn't even really matter. What really matters is how poor are you? How much money do you have? That's what really differentiates a lot of different people. And it's something that we need to be working towards as a whole to try to fix and to try to make life better for everybody. You know what I'm saying? We're so caught up in these different, it's just different things and bullshit and like it's crazy. So I got a lot of respect for this video. I didn't know that this was what this was gonna be, but I like it.
They've been holding us down. They've been telling us to change our voices, but we're not part of that crowd. We made our bed and we'll make our own choices. We may be underestimated, but I know one day we will make it. Time to say it out loud. We are young and we're proud for all of the lies and the burden they put on us. All of the times that they told us to just because we gotta fight for our rights and the things we love now. I'm not afraid to tear it down and build it up again. It's not a fate. We could be the renegades. I'm here for you. We're here from each other. Let's start again. We could be the renegades. We can be the renegades. Take a deep breath, close your eyes and get ready. Take a deep breath, close your eyes and get ready. Take a deep breath, close your eyes and get ready to fly. I'm not afraid to tear it down and build it up again. It's not our fate. We could be the renegades.
This was a dope vibe. See, I like this. I like this at the end, right? Because kids don't innately have this hate for somebody that's different than them in their soul. They don't. It's something that you're taught. It's something that, like, right? Like, if kids of all different races and color, all that stuff was just growing up together and nobody mentioned a single thing about it, they would all get along. So it's like, it's stuff that we have built into us that is getting taught to these kids. And it's a shame. It really, really is. And I wanted to look really quick, and I saw that this came out 2 years ago, which makes sense because this was around the time of the whole stay inside. And I don't mention certain words because sometimes I feel like they can get you flagged, and they put the little label underneath your video and stuff like that. But around that time, there was a lot of people that were throwing hate to Asian people because of the fact they're like, well, this is your guys' fault. This is where it came from, and blah, 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 blah. And I that really, really upset me hearing some of the stuff that happened. Like, people saying that, like, in New York City, there was like some Asian woman that's older that had like acid thrown in her face or something, and people were beating people up. And I'm like, yo, why? Like, why are we doing this? Like, why? Like, it doesn't make any sense. It's so crazy. And the only thing I can equate it to is, like, I just feel like hate comes from low IQ people. Now, I'm sure there's some people that are smart that have high IQs that still have hate. I don't doubt that, but I feel like it's like there's people that just can't grasp certain things. So maybe it's not even IQ. Maybe it's something that's beyond IQ. It's like an emotional intelligence that I feel like a lot of people are just lacking in this world. And I think that that's where a lot of the bullshit comes from. And it's really sad. And it's like, can you teach those people? Can you show them the right path? Can you correct the wrongs? I don't know. I hope so. And the best chance we have is with the younger generations getting the right understanding and the right knowledge and not being brought down this path. But unfortunately, kids are raised by their parents a lot. I mean, yeah, you go to school for hours and so on and so forth, but their parents are a big portion of their being raised and their understanding of things and how they look at things. And unfortunately, if they roll with the parents' perspective, a lot of times they're going to end up just like the parents, which if they have hate, the kids are going to have hate. Sometimes kids go to school, they see it differently, and they don't necessarily agree with their parents. That's probably the best situation. But it's just a wild place that we live. So shout out to them. I didn't know this was what this was going to be, but I'm happy that it is, and I'm definitely behind it. So shout out to 1OK Rock. Appreciate you guys for stopping in. I will catch you in the next one, homies.
I don't believe in the future, so I just look to my past life. I take all the lessons I've learned and then I create me a moment you can't write. It's different than dreams, it's different than wishing for shit that you see. It's something you build, you gotta shed tears, and if you gon' live it, accept that you'll bleed. This ain't a drill, that's just a beat. This shit is real, cause that's what you need. This is the pill, that is the seat. Take you a moment before you concede. I got a lot of shit waiting on change, but every day wake up and do it the same. I'm sick of my mind, it's out of control. I thought it was fine, but that was a phase. I mean, it's like, I got a chance, why would I blow it? It's all that I have.